Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Ninja Turtles podcast. One last bit of news today on the Ninja Turtles front, and it has to do with the latest number of sales for the recently released Blu-Ray / DVD combos, and apparently the film is blowing up the charts. It's actually been on course to be the number one selling movie of the year when it comes to first week releases. And what I mean by this, the movie just came out, and when it comes to its release, of course it's tracked and is compared to some of the other releases earlier in the year. Well, when it comes to the release for the Ninja Turtles film, according to Paramount, which was the maker of the film, they state, and in fact they even released a press release for this to show how important this is. They called it the number one home entertainment title of the year, stating that of all of 2014's releases, so that's including, the Captain America, the X-Men films, the some of the other like comic book films, Spider-Man films, the other ones that come to mind, that earned more than $100 million or more in box office earnings. This Ninja Turtles film has the highest ratio of disc sales compared to theatrical tickets in its first week of release. So in other words, if let's say Guardians of the Galaxy made over $300 million and then it sold X amount in sales in its first week on DVD Blu-ray, then the Ninja Turtles, which made less in overall theatrical sales, still sold more copies than the actual Guardians of the Galaxy. It goes to show that when it comes to this film, there were a lot of secret fans of the film that were probably just waiting for it to come out on release on DVD and on Blu-ray, so that way they could essentially watch it finally. But yeah, this is good news. It's doing good numbers. Again, the Turtles film has the highest ratio of disc sales to theatrical tickets within the first week, and this is comparing to all of the other 2014 films that in some cases made bigger money than the Ninja Turtles film. This includes Godzilla too, because again, the highest grossing film out of the entire U.S. For this year is Guardians of the Galaxy, and again it made something like a little over $300 million, but the Ninja Turtles film, which made a little under $200 million, still sold more discs than Guardians of the Galaxy. Great stuff, great news on that part. So, alright everybody, thanks again as always, take care.